Howdy folks, I'm back with another Everquest Hunter Achievement video, and I am still in Zhisza, the Shissar Sanctuary, and through the heavy undergrowth, the bamboo trees, I just spied Holloweyes, and he is a named golem, so I'm going to go ahead and send my pet before we get too many ads on this. And we'll check my achievements here. And this is the first time that I will have killed him. I've never seen him before, even after almost 20 years. Well, more like 16 or 17 years. I've never seen this named mob. He is level 81, and you can see my level 96 pet is taking a while to get him down, and he cons green, so I'll get a tiny amount of experience off of him. I'm at level 97. But yeah, he's got a ton of hit class or armor class and hit points. So not the fastest fight. Now, I'm not helping my pet out at all. I'm not really afraid of anything in this particular zone, so I'm just going to let the pet do all the work. And there we go. So this is a no drop item, and I am going to invis up. And I'm going to just back off here. He drops an earring. It is a hollow eye hoop. Required level is 75. It's got a 16 armor class. Hit points 275. Mana 285. Stamina, intelligence, wisdom, agility, dexterity, and charisma are all 16. Save versus magic, cold, disease, and poison are all 18. And it has a mana regen of 6. That's a decent earpiece. I think it's more, really should be more geared towards a 70 or even slightly under, but still that's an outstanding earpiece in your 60s and 70s if you can get that. That's probably an upgrade to anything you have. Since it's cleric, druid, shaman, and pure caster class item. So 16 wisdom, 16 intelligence is pretty good. It also has a focus effect of Draitanra's lasting perpetuation, which increases the duration of detrimental spells by 20%. So that's pretty good, especially for a necro. That would be, and a shaman, that would be really good. And you can see where the druid spells and stuff, the damage over times for those classes, that would be really nice. So let's get rid of that. And yes, Holloweyes has been checked off the list over here. And so let me show you where we're at on the map. And I'm going to expand it out here. And I'm going to center the map, and we're kind of near the center. Down here to the south is where you zone in, and you follow the pathway around, and then you get to this open area that we're in with the pond. And Holloweyes is a roamer, and he will roam quite a distance here along this pathway. Not as much as Chitters does, and the stone carver, which you should have probably already seen the video for earlier. But yeah, he's a roamer. I didn't notice or not if he could see through in viz. I should have checked that. But most of the golems don't, except for the pain golems. They seem to always get me in when I'm in viz. So just keep that in mind when if you're soloing this zone at the appropriate level, or you have a group. A lot of roamers going back and forth. Most of the animals do not attack, but almost all of them are social in some way. So, for example, if you're fighting him, obviously the Shissar will join in, but also the death beetles and stuff like that may also jump in and help out. Anyway, that's all I've got for this one. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. I'm glad to see more people are commenting on stuff and letting me know how they're doing in their hunter achievement. Go ahead and tell me if you've started any of these, or if there's one you're having trouble with or anything. Maybe I can help. The best thing I can point you to is to download the Brewall maps, Brewall, easy to find on the internet. Use caution anytime you download files from the internet. You never know, run them through an antivirus program or something just to be safe. But I have had no problems with it. Very highly detailed. The guy did an excellent job. He's marked pretty good information, pretty accurate information on all the hunter areas, spawn points, that kind of stuff, whether it's a static or a roamer. If it's a roamer, he even marks that down. So very impressive job that he did. That's the number one thing that can help you, I think, when it comes to the hunter achievement stuff. Also, the ability to track. So if you can't track, like I'm a magician, I can't track. But I do have my Bard and I do have my Ranger, and they can track. And so I've got them staked out in their lower level. I've got them staked out in lower level zones, keeping an eye out for me for some of those rare and elusive mobs. So those are my suggestions on that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, and we'll catch you next time.